With barely 4 days to the 2023 presidential election, former governor of Anambra State, Ezeife, has called on Nigerians to rise up and make salient sacrifices to ensure the nation is peaceful and unified before, during and after the polls. The former governor said this at a meeting organized by the National Coalition for Peace and Unity this Tuesday in Abuja.
As activities leading up to the 2023 general elections are in top gear, with barely 4 days to the much-anticipated presidential polls, Nigeria is once again at risk of experiencing another round of election-related violence due to the activities of insurgent and secessionist groups spread across the country. Gathered in this hall are stakeholders with aims of finding lasting solutions to ensure the forthcoming election is peaceful. The chairman of the day and former governor of Anambra State, Ezeife, therefore used the medium to call on all political gladiators to take advantage of the elections to amend and make necessary sacrifices that will restore unity, equity, and justice in the country.
If you want peace and unity, there's no two ways about it. There must be rotation. Every group must feel important and belonging. If that is not done, you are not looking for peace. You are just pretending, saying you are looking for peace. Peace will follow equity, fairness, and justice.
Also speaking at the event, the Secretary General of the National Coalition for Peace and Unity, Dr. Cairo Ojogbo, said the organization was set up to draw the attention of leaders on key issues leading up to the polls and its aftermath. He stressed the need to preach the message of peace to youths, women and leaders all through the polls.
We believe in the sanctity of this entity called Nigeria, and that if once there is peace and equity, progress will be momentous.
Former Senate President Ken Nnamani and other speakers at the event also stressed on the need for all to shun electoral violence and embrace the tenets of peace and unity.
And I appeal to people that we don't have any other country. Nigeria is so blessed. Our natural endowment is not in question. We're going into a very pivotal electoral process. And the challenge will be more even after the election. A group like this should be in position to speak up and make recommendations, because I know people will dispute results, where there should be some people that should advise that we should not allow 3 or 4 or 5 judges to determine who rules us. We should obey the outcome of a ballot box.
There's life after the election. The election is not the end of life. The election is not the end of the country. There's life for our children, there's life for our families, there's life for our nation. Beyond the election, there is a country for us to build. So that's the second level, continuously for us to remind ourselves. Angels will not come and build this country for us. We have to build this country. Great nations are built not by angels, not by supernatural beings, but by men and women of courage.
And resolve to bring peace to Nigeria is going to be a great thing, because there won't be any development if there is no peace. And we have so much resources, like the past speakers have said, in Nigeria, that if we have peace in Nigeria, Nigeria will be the best country in the whole world.
In line with INEC's arrangements, the presidential and National Assembly elections are scheduled to hold on February 25th, while the governorship and state houses of assembly polls are billed for March 11, 2023. Gloria Atta, reporting for Clearview News.